Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, all. So myself, I'm Vijay. Like I hold 20 plus years of experience, which my experience includes design, development, and implementation of Python and Django-based applications. Well versed in implementing different Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP. Yes. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yeah, you are audible and your screen also visible. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. So if you've got any general queries, I'll be giving time for you at the end of the session. Okay. As part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following things. Why Python? Why Python? So Python is not a kind of technology which is very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python is suddenly super popular? Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. And secondly, who can learn Python? Who can learn Python? There are no prerequisites for learning Python. Anybody can update with Python. The Python statements look like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programming languages. So I'll just take some examples. I'll show you some examples, right? By taking some codes, by taking some task, comparing and just implementing the task in multiple programming languages. You can just check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming languages. How Python was built. How Python was built. How Python was built by taking the features from different other programming languages. It has taken some features from one programming, it has taken the other features from other programming languages. In this way, from multiple programming languages, it has taken the features and it was developed, it was built, right? Yes. Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications. Whenever you update with any technology, you need to know what kind of applications are getting developed with it. So Python real-time applications, what kind of applications are getting developed by using Python today? And which companies are using Python? Python usage, Python features, Python features as compared with other programming languages, which you won't see in other programming languages. And Python comparison with other programming, Python comparison with other programming, Python comparison with other programming. Coding wise, you can check, length wise, you can check, complexity wise, you can check how simple the Python statements. And as I said, reasons, what are the various reasons which makes, what are the various reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. And finally, what is the current job market of Python and what is the scope of Python? Python scope and job market. Python scope and job market. Yes, this is what I'll be discussing in today's and tomorrow's session, right? Starting with why Python. I define Python in 5 lines. Why Python? Python is a, just observe, Python is a general purpose programming. Python is a general purpose programming. What do you mean by general purpose programming? See, before Python, we got some programming languages. If you heard about these programming languages like Pascal, like Fortran, like COBOL, right? Before Python, we have got some programming languages, right? Yes, and COBOL. These programming languages are purpose-based languages. These are purpose-based, not for, they're used for a specific purpose, not for all the purposes, right? Purpose-based languages. Pascal for complicated mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, and COBOL for business applications. Okay. But a language which is suitable for developing a language which is suitable, right? Which is suitable for developing any kind of applications, right? Yes. A language which is suitable for developing any kind of applications. Such a language, we call it as general purpose programming. General purpose programming, which is suitable for developing any kind of applications. Such a language, we call it as general purpose programming. Okay, so Python example is Python. So using Python, we can develop any kind of applications like web applications, data science applications, big data applications, animation applications, graphical applications, embedded applications, networking applications, right? Desktop applications. In this way, wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. Okay, just check with this. Yeah. Python is a general purpose programming, and secondly, it has got multiple programming features. It has got multi-programming features. Yes, it has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages? All the features we see in Python. That's why we call Python as a hybrid language. And Python is a high-level language. Python is a high-level language. Interpreted language, high level. Okay, before I go with this high level language, there are two types of languages, right? Yes, two types of languages. Two types of languages. Low level languages, low level languages, and secondly, high level languages. Low level languages and high level languages. Low level languages, example like assembly level language, machine level languages. These languages, firstly, they are not human understandable. They are not human understandable. And secondly, they are not portable. They cannot be carried from one system to another system. They are not portable. They are not portable, right? And thirdly, machine machine dependent, right? Yes, not human understandable. They are not portable and machine dependent. See, the code cannot be carried from one system to other system. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. But high level languages like Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, it's human understandable, it's portable and machine independent. It can run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. Check with this. Human understandable looks like normal English statements. It's portable, it can be carried from system to system. Machine independent or platform independent, we say, which can run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. So Python is a high level language. Check with this, right? And also like Python is a interpreted language. Interpreted language. Interpreted language means line by line execution, statement by statement it executes. Here also we can see two categories of languages, right? Here also we can see two categories. Just observe, right? Okay. Here compilation and interpretation. Compilation and interpretation. Interpretation. Compilation example like C language. Compilation example like C language. Interpretation like Python. Python. If you talk about this compilation languages like C language, right? Yes. Just observe. Yeah. If you got some lines of code, this entire code executes at once and displays the errors if any. Entire code executes at once and displays the errors. But in the case of Python, interpretation, statement by statement, line by line executes. Yes, the interpretation line by line. It won't execute the entire code at once, line by line execution, right? Interpretation. So it's a general purpose programming, any kind of applications we can develop today, multi programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python, high level language, easily understandable, portable, and machine independent, can run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. Interpreted language, line by line execution. And finally, it is a user-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, right? User-friendly programming, user-friendly programming language, or yes, user-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements, right? Yes. Yes. So Python I defined in 5 lines, general purpose programming, multiple programming features, because of which we call it as hybrid language, high level language, interpreted language, and user-friendly programming. So what are the multiple programming features Python has got and what we'll be discussing as part of this course, right? So if we just observe here, right? Python has Python has what programming features? Python has got procedural oriented programming features like C language, procedural oriented programming features. Procedural oriented programming, procedural oriented programming, example like C language. Example like C language. See, object oriented programming, right? Object oriented programming features like C++ and Java. Python has got these features, and also like it has got the features of scripting. Python has got scripting features. Scripting features like example like shell script, Linux shell script, right? Yes. And also it has got the features of modular programming features. Modular programming features. Example like modular 3. Procedural oriented programming, object-oriented programming, scripting features, and modular programming features. Because of these multiple programming features, we call Python as hybrid. And here, if we talk, Python and Java are the two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations. So, but Java programmers or developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming features. Without object-oriented programming, there is no Java programmer application. But in Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with procedural-oriented, with modular programming, we can develop different varieties of applications, right? Yes. And also scripting. Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries towards this, right? Yes. And also modular, okay, modular programming features. Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming features. It has got thousands of modules, 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got module for every environment, whether you are from networking or testing or data science or big data or database or for any environment. Python is providing module for every environment. Because of these thousands of modules used for different environments, so directly or indirectly, you are using Python everywhere. Even Python is the one of the mostly used or widely used programming for implementing different domains, even in different high-end technologies, right? Yes. Fine. So Python is the number one ranked programming language with diversified number of applications creations, right? So these are the multiple programming features Python has got. That's why any kind of applications we can develop today. Fine. So as part of this course, I'll be discussing procedural oriented with Python, object oriented with Python, scripting and modular programming with Python. So you can see some technical terms or words I have used here, but later I'll be discussing in brief one by one. Yes. Once again, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not?
Yes.
Yes, well said.
Okay, fine. So here discussing about these modules, you may ask why these modules, thousands of modules Python is providing. So if I discuss more on this, so modules, for example, for data science, the talk of the industry, right, where Python is providing many modules for it, like nearly 10 to 15 modules Python is providing for this data science environment. So separate modules for this. For data science, we see like separate modules, and even for big data, right, even today big data has got a great boom. For this also, Python is providing separate modules. Even if you see PySpark, Spark with the Python implementation, it's a Spark, Python API to use a Spark. And also for networking. For networking, not only separate module, separate framework Python is providing, right? Yes, like Twisted Python. And also for testing or for test cases, Python has got modules for it. Yes, and also for operating system kinds of activities, OS. The name of the module itself is OS. Just observe here, OS, right? Yes. Next, for each and every database, Python is providing a module. For example, Python to connect with Oracle. So Python is providing a separate module like CX underscore Oracle. CX underscore Oracle is a module for Python to connect with Oracle database. It's very simple for connecting Python to connect with database like Oracle, right? Any other database also. Just the module and the connected connection details, username and password. And MySQL. For MySQL also Python has got separate module like PyMySQL, right? Or yes. And even for SQL server like PyODBC. PyODBC, right? Yes, PyODBC is the model for this. And for each and every file format, even for creating Excel workbook, for creating Excel files, Python has got separate modules. And even for any types of other files like CSV files, comma separate value files, JSON, JavaScript object notation files, XML files, PDF files, any kind of file formats, Python is providing separate modules. For mathematical operation, the name of the module is math. Yes, for statistical operations. And for generating graphs, any types of graphs we can generate today by using Python. So in the tomorrow session, I'll just brief you with some examples, right? How to generate graphs using Python. Okay. So these are some of the examples. In this way, thousands of modules Python has got, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got. These are some of those examples. Yes. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Today, Python mostly used in creation of web application. Immediately, you may ask, why Python? Already, we got many other programming languages. We have got Java, .NET. From last 20, 25 years, they are used for developing application, web applications. Why again Python today means? Python at a rapid speed you can develop a web application. The rapid speed you can develop a web application, that too with very less code, not even one-fourth code as compared with other programming language. It has got a framework like Django framework. With this Django framework, right? I said at a rapid speed you can develop web application. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It's a separate database available like SQLite 3. Even it can connect with any other database like Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, all these things. So many flexible features provided, even nearly like 40% of the code it automatically it will be generated, right? So we need to make necessary changes. So today, at a rapid speed, we are developing web applications using Python. And also you mostly used for automation applications. Mostly used for automation applications. Automation applications using technologies like data science, using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, using technologies like DevOps. Yes. So one second. Sorry. So if I talk about IoT, Internet of Things, it is a physical network or device. It is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, or electronics for collecting data, exchanging data, for controlling the things from the place where we are, right? So in a simple way, electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other. Electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other, right? Fine. So here 90% of the coding in Python, even for data science, everything deals with the data. Data has got experience, data has got future reference. Using data or data science, we perform like data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, data analysis, data recommendations. So it's a blend of technique. The main technique what we see here is ML, machine learning. So machine learning also we have got many techniques: regression, classification, clustering, recommendation, pattern matching. For all the techniques to implement, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen, mostly used programming. Python is the mostly chosen, mostly used programming for implementing this ML, machine learning, deep learning, AI, for all these things, right? Yes. Java is never preferred for implementing this machine learning, deep learning, AI applications, right? Even DevOps for writing many automation scripts, where we write many automation scripts using Python, where Python has got vast libraries for scripting. Apart from this, right? Yes. Python is also used for big data environment. Python is also used for big data environment. Should have seen big data, huge volumes of data. You should have seen KBs or MBs or GBs or TBs. GBs of data or TBs of data, or beyond that data is getting generated today, petabytes, right? If you talk like 1 petabyte equal to 1024 TBs. Already 1 TB is a large storage unit, but 1 petabytes of data is getting generated. Examples of petabytes of data generation. Like today, if you talk about, if you take the banking sector within the city, we see like hundreds of branches. Within the entire state, we see thousands of branches. Within the entire country, we see lakhs of branches. Again, each and every branch, it has got millions of customers. Each customer make multiple transactions per day, per week, per year, per month. So each and everything has to be stored, right? Huge data. Forget about this. You are aware about social media like Facebook. In a minute, what is the data generated by it? Do you see in KBs or MBs? No, beyond TBs. So for storing that huge data, okay. So we have got some big data technologies to handle this huge data and to process this data. We've got like big data Hadoop, Spark, especially Spark, very high speed. Spark is a very high speed processing technology implemented using Python. We say it as like PySpark. Very high speed processing, right? Implemented using Python, we call it as PySpark. Yes, we shall, right? I'll come back to your query, right? And also Python used for scientific applications. Scientific applications like CP, it's scientific Python, and for numerical analysis, even for numerical analysis. So for scientific applications, CP for numerical analysis, right? We have got NumPy. NumPy, numerical Python, and also for graphical user interface or for animations, right? Graphical user interface and for animations, like we have got TK Inter is the module of it, or PyQt is the module. You can just explore for it. And even one of the other major area where Python mostly preferred, like game development. Today, like a lot of games are getting developed using Python, single user, multi-user online games. Especially for developing games in Python, we have got a framework called Pygame. Another framework given by Python like PyCara for developing games in Python. And we have some 3D rendering libraries like PySoy. Apart from this, Python is also used for scheduling. For scheduling, right? Yes. So such for scheduling, Python is providing Airflow, right? And for business applications, Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce websites. And for testing or for test cases. And one of the hottest application of Python, like database application. Without database, there is no web application. Python can connect with any database like Oracle, MySQL, DB2, SQL Server, Postgres, and Python used for embedded applications. Embedded applications, the most famous embedded applications like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation, and also like for networking applications. For networking applications, right? Yes, Python providing separate framework itself like Twisted Python, and apart from this, for CAD or 3D CAD applications, not only for computer applications, for electronics, civil or mechanical environment, Python has got modules. CAD or for 3D CAD applications, audio video applications, audio or video applications. So some already some video and audio kind of applications developed, right? Team player, C play are some examples, right? Yes. Audio or video applications, team player, C play, right? And apart from this, Python is also used for data analysis. is used for computer vision, like face detection, object detection, for color detection, right? And also used for web scraping, scraping data from different website. Web scraping, right? Yes. Harvesting or extracting data from different websites. Like we have got some models like URL BS4, Beautiful Soup are some examples of it. Mm. For robotics with Python, like there is a great demand for it. And also for desktop single user console applications, right? In this way, if we keep talking, there are many applications. Yes, any kind of applications we can develop today using Python. And reasons which makes Python super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python. They are migrating towards Python because of its very less coding. Because of its very less coding, right? Very less coding, like simple syntaxes given by Python. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, very less coding, simple syntaxes, right? Okay. Looks like normal English statements, and apart from that, right? Multiple programming features, multiple programming features. And one more important feature what we see in Python, interactive mode. Interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. For example, at the bottom search panel, if I'm typing CMD, if I'm typing CMD, and if I press enter, right, command prompt gets opened in this way. Now, if I type Python here, you will get Python version will be displayed, Python interpreter gets opened. So if you type any valid statements, 3 plus 5, 23 into 42, x has 10, y equal to 5. What is x? What is y? What is x plus y? X minus y, x into y, x by y, x into 2, x square, 10 square, x, this is x into 2, 10 into 2, this is 10 square, right? X equal to hello. In this way, no need to write any all the necessary statements. X equal to hello. X into 3 prints hello for 3 times. X into 5 prints hello for 5 times. Quit, 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 it comes out of this, right? Yes. In this way, you can easily interact, right? For every statement, it gives response, right? For every statement, it is giving response. Interactive mode. And wide varieties of applications we can develop, right? Wide varieties of applications. Any kind of applications. Any kind of applications, right? I was talking about the different varieties of applications, right? And many built-in libraries, many built-in libraries. Many built-in libraries like 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments, right? Yes. So these are the reasons which makes Python super popular, and Python is the #1 ranked programming language today with a diversified number of applications creations, right? So I'll just open Google and show you, right, the popular coding language, right? So just I'm opening Google, right? Popular coding language, you can say. So just you can click on this all. Now you can see the most popular programming languages identified as Python. Python is highly versatile. Now you can see more results for it. You can see this, right? Yes. Most in demand programming languages. Top, see the most popular programming languages, most popular programming language of 2025. Programming languages, top 10 programming languages for the beginners to learn. Python is the most popular. Next comes Java, JavaScript. Top 10 programming languages. Python stands first. Next comes JavaScript, HTML, and other things, right? Yes. What programming languages should you learn, right? What programming language should you learn? Here you can see. And ranking wise, Python is the number one ranked programming language. Can you check it here? Rank one. Python is the number one rank one. Next comes Java, JavaScript, and other things, right? Yes. Okay, even if you see that the industry, the usage of Python in the industry, right? Yes, it is 30% used, Java 22% used, C++ 13% used, C 4.1% used, right? Yes, usage of the industry. And even if you see the number of job openings, right, for Python, Python stands first as the number of job openings for it. Okay, you can just type it here, Python jobs, Python jobs. 1 second. Open Google, just say Python jobs. Can you see here, right? 2 lakhs 2 lakhs 5,601 Python openings. And even if you see Django jobs, the frameworks, Python frameworks like Django jobs, you can just click it. So one framework of Python, right? 32,593 Django job vacancies in September 2025. Yes. And even if you want to see the course content, what I am going to discuss as part of this course, and just check with this. Right? What is Python? Why Python? History, applications, features, advantages of Python, versions of Python, flavors of Python, Python modes of execution, executive mode, batch mode, editors and IDEs, Python, data types, constants, variables, comments in Python. Yes, print statement, input function, type conversions, comments in Python, escape sequences, string indexes and slicing operations, operators in Python, arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignment, shorthand, bitwise, membership operators, like Python IDEs, like I will be showing you how to work on different IDEs in real time. We go for IDEs, integrated development environments, and not on a single IDE. I'll going to show you on different IDEs like Anaconda distribution, Anaconda prompt, navigator, like Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, PyCharm, VS Code, all these things, right? Yes. Flow control statements, flow control statements, right? Yes. Looping statements, strings, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, collections in Python, collection data types, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, different categories, their properties, examples, argument types, Lambda function, filter function, map function, reduce function, modules in Python, modular programming, right? Packages in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling, reading and writing data to the files, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database connectivity. I'll show you one installation of one database, Python data and time module, OS module, and advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, working with CSV, JSON, XML files, graphical programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, and introduction to this data science. Python Pandas module in brief, NumPy module in brief, and Matplotlib module in brief. These three modules, right? Even if you can check, we have got a lot of job opportunities for this if you got knowledge on this. For example, just say Google NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib jobs. If you can check it here, see that NumPy jobs 1,89,144 NumPy job vacancies. Even if you see these Pandas jobs like multi thousands of Pandas jobs, you can see, right? Okay. 48,725 Pandas job vacancies, right? Yes. So coming back, right? So here, these 30 topics I'll be briefing you, right, in Python Core and Advanced. Apart from that, people who wants to go for Python full stack, Django framework, web frameworks, yes, project architecture, right, Django views, Django templates, Django admin, Django models, advanced concepts, UI technologies, right, CSS, Java. So in MySQL, I'll be discussing as part of this, right? So here, if you can observe this, right, yes. Python Core and Advanced around 60 to 70 hours, around 2 months I'll be taking. 4,000 is the course fee. It's an offer batch, especially for this batch only, right? So because it's a Desra offer given, right? It's only for 4,000. And apart from this Python Core and Advanced, people who wants full stack Python full package. People who wants to go for Python full stack, a total Python package, UI technologies in brief, it will be discussed like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django framework. Around 15 applications you'll be developing, one more framework like Flask framework, MySQL, and a project. Topics from 2 to 6 also, it's an offer batch given for only 4,000, right? So yes, from topics 2 to 6 also 70 hours. 2 months duration, right? Python for 70 hours, framework for 70 hours, 140 hours, 2 months for this, 2 months for this, 4 months. 4,000 is the fees for it, 6,000 is the fees if you're going separately. It is 10,000. But if you're taking this entire package with a single payment, if you're taking the entire Python package with a single payment, it is 8K, 8,000. You'll be getting all these things, right? Python Core, Python Advanced, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django, Flask project. Offerings from my side. You'll be getting each and every session video. Each and every session is video recorded. You will be getting the recorded video of it. Soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks to work, and a WhatsApp group for technical discussions, resumes and interview questions, live and interactive hands-on sessions, 300 plus code examples in Python core and advanced, and 15 plus applications in framework. These offerings from my side, from DurgaSoft side, they are going to provide you a 5,000 rupees worth of videos on Unix, Linux with shell scripting of Mr. Durga sir, and plus MySQL videos of 35 videos will be given freely once you get enrolled for this course. And apart from this, you will also be getting all this Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all these videos, right? Yes. Tomorrow also you can attend the session, same timing at 7 o'clock. But let me make it clear about the timings of this batch. First 1 week it will be at 7 p.m. I'm making it clear before you go with the payment process. But later after 1 week it will be at 8 p.m. It will be starting at 8 p.m., right? The first 1 week it will be at 7 p.m. Later it will be starting at 8 p.m. Any other queries you got, anyone? If you got any
So, what
queries,
are the AI technology will be covered here?
yes. So I forgot to say, and also what are the different AI tools for this Python that also will be discussed as part of this course. As part of Python only, I'll be discussing those things, right? What are different AI tools like Chat GPT, Perplexity, Gemini, right? Cloud, all these things I'll be discussing means for implementing Python code, right? What are the different tools, AI tools used? Fine. So these are the entire package. If you do for a single payment, it is 8,000. If you are going separately, 4,000 for Python, 6,000 for it. So, s-
Sir,
yeah, go ahead.
sir, I have a question. Means, I'm much more interested in Django as well.
Mm,
So my
yes,
question is, how can in 2 months we will be covering HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Django and Flux and SQL?
yes. So, yes. So here, 1 second. 70 hours will be taken for that. So I'm saying
So
topics from 2 to 6, right? Here, this all.
yes,
So 70 hours will be taken for those.
so we will be means I am a basically I'm a QA automation engineer.
Mm,
So that's why means I'm trying to understand means I, I don't know much about Django. So how
mm.
deep we will be going means I'm not sure about what Django. I know what is Django, but my question is how deep we will be going and how much comfortable I will be doing projects by myself once
See,
I
15,
join.
15 applications will be developing, I said, right? See, 1 second, you may ask, okay, that is your query, right? Just I'll show you. For the previous batches, what are the different Python and Django batches, right? So all the Django batches, more than like 50 plus batches I handled for Django. If you see the Django apps creation for any batch,
Mm-hmm.
check it, right? My project one, my project two, three, more than 15 only it is discussed, not less than that. Any Django apps creations. So if you see this.
Okay.
So all these are the Django projects we are implementing, right? So it's totally we'll be dealing with the project and applications creation steps, and clear
Okay.
notes will be given for all these things, right? If we,
Sir, so if I join this batch, so in how much time I can make a transition to backend developer? I
so
know
here,
this also depends on my practice as well. It's not totally on you.
yeah. So here a typical 3 plus 4 plus years of experience you'll be getting during this course means totally we'll be spending like 4 months of time. So it also depends on you, right? How, see, that's why assignments and tasks I'll be providing. So how good means you'll be getting command by writing, by building your own code. It's not that whatever we are developing in the sessions during the class, that same thing, not like that. In the same way, you should be writing your own code. You need to build your own codes. You need to develop your own applications during this.
Okay.
So what all that functionalities of Python, modules in Python. So I'll be discussing different modules related to different environments. More than from the last 10 years, right? More than 200 batches I have handled in Python. So in
Mm-hmm.
that, see, I was in this, if we observe this, some models related to data science I'm covering, some models related to big data, some models related to database, some models related to graphics, okay, some models related to date time, and also how to create our own models I'll be discussing in this Python Core Advanced, and also applications creations with MVT architecture I'll be discussing in Django framework. Apart from that, you'll be getting knowledge on this Flask framework, one more framework of Python.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Yeah,
whenever
so
required, wherever required, right? So we'll be taking some extra sessions. So
okay.
so here 4 months, 2 months for Python, 2 months for this frameworks.
And we will be going from basic, right? So
Yes, that's what. So there is no prerequisites for this. Anyone can update with Python. Once you attend tomorrow's session, just I'll be showing you some sample snippets of Python. See how simple generating graphs in Python with just 2, 3 lines. In tomorrow's class, I'll be showing you some complex graphs. Without any knowledge in Python, I'll make you understand.
okay. And sir, timing will be 8 p.m. till.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. it will be.
Okay, actually, at 8:30 p.m. my daily stand-up is there. So I will be missing 15 to 20 minutes. So in how much time the recording will be available?
So recording will be available in next day morning.
Next demo, and where it will be shared in the group itself, or
So see a separate link in that Google Drive link will be given. Daily one video you can see in that.
okay, sir. And we
So
will be also covering the SQL queries, right, sir?
yes, SQL, MySQL installation onwards I'll be discussing.
Okay, so after this course, or means after 6 months, I can apply for the backend developer, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. And Monday to Friday will be the classes.
Monday to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays I'll be taking, not all the time.
Okay, sir.
And even there are some batches, right? People who cannot spend 4 months or these times, right? Even Monday to Friday you can go with this. Saturdays and Sundays there are classes on this, right? Saturdays and Sundays there are classes on this on
Hello.
mornings. Because to develop applications where we take 2 hours, 2.5 hours, right? So in the Saturdays and Sundays mornings, you'll be having batches on this where you can go parallel, because when Python core is discussing in from Monday to Friday, this UI technologies which doesn't require any Python knowledge, you can go parallelly on Saturdays and Sundays mornings will be there.
So how we will be getting notified about the Saturday and Sundays
So
if they are going to happen?
so here you have got a separate WhatsApp group, everything will be mentioned in that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, your
Vijay,
voice was disconnected. Can you please, I missed the point. Like, it will be regular classes Monday to Friday, or sometime it will be scheduled on Saturday and Sunday also.
So Monday to Friday, these classes will be from Monday to Friday. And if you
Okay.
want to go parallelly, for example, this Python core and advanced will be from Monday to Friday. This
Mm-hmm.
UI technologies, these things will be right. Sundays,
Yes.
Saturdays and Sundays mornings, you can go parallelly, I'm saying. Means you will be getting enough time, because again, after completing Python, again going with these things, the duration of the course will increase, what I'm saying. So whenever this Monday to Friday,
Mm.
similarly, this UI technology so that you can develop many applications. So you will be getting more time. So you may ask, without this, whenever I'm starting with Python, how can you start these things? Means these things doesn't require any Python knowledge. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap doesn't require any. So you can have this when core Python gets completed, these things gets completed. Whenever advanced Python starts, this Django framework start. By the time you will get to total core Python knowledge, right?
So, what will be the timing for UI technology?
These things, right? Saturdays and Sundays mornings,
At what time?
like mostly like between 7 to 9 or 7 to 10.
Okay. So, it is a parallel batch which is going in the morning.
So Monday to Friday, this will be there. Saturdays and Sundays, this will be taken. So
Okay.
once you get enrolled, right, to this
Mm-hmm.
Python full stack, you can attend any of my this framework batches at any timing, whichever suits you.
Okay. Is it there in the evening as well?
Evenings also there will be some batches, right? Whenever they get started, you can attend it. It will be posted in the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay.
Vijay, actually, I'm working as a ETL QA. Actually, in ETL QA also they are asking Python. So if I learn Python, so what kind of job I can apply?
You're talking about ETL.
ETL QA.
Okay, yes. So here today, like if you talk about not only that, right, any high-end technologies, even if you talk about this testings, data science, big data, every environment, like directly or indirectly will be using Python there. So compulsory need to have this Python knowledge, right? So there are two categories of people who learns Python, right? First category of people, one second. Let me make it clear. So here two categories of people who learns Python. First category of people, they'll be just learning this Python, and they'll be implementing in data science, in big data environment, in testing, in DevOps, writing automation scripts, IoT, robotics. So here their career won't be in Python here. Their career will be in data science, big data, testing, DevOps, IoT, robotics, right? But they'll be using Python, right? Compulsory they need to have because the data science, AI, ML, all this implemented using Python. Even today, like if you talk big data like Spark, PySpark, right? For all these things, Python. Second category of people, right, who wants to become a Python developer or Python full stack developer, right? They'll be the career will be in their Python, right? These people who wants to have career in Python. First category, they'll be learning Python and just they'll go for implementing this. Second category, they'll be exploring many applications using Django framework to become a Python developer, Python full stack developer, right? Yes, these two categories. So today, directly or indirectly, you are going to. That's why Python is the number one ranked, mostly used today in implementing different domains of different high-end technologies, right? So I need to have this knowledge of this Python. Okay. Any other queries you got? Yes.
PySpark also will cover.
No, no, no. I'm taking some PySpark separate batches available, right? Weekend batches are available, weekday batches are available, right? But this is Python. Totally, you'll be dealing with Python course here.
Okay, thanks.
Just to
Sir,
confirm, sir, for learning this core Python, any prerequisites are required or not?
No prerequisites.
Okay, okay. So anyone can
Any
learn it.
anyone can update with Python. So just attend tomorrow session. You will come to know, right? Yes.
Okay,
In the tomorrow session, just I'll be showing you some sample snippets of Python. So there is no prerequisites for Python. Anyone can update with Python. There is no, it looks like normal English statements.
okay.
sir,
Thank you.
uh, I have one question.
Yes.
Means in my organization, my manager and many of the management stuff is talking about to learn about agentic AI rather than learning web development or any other Java related technology. They are telling people to learn agentic AI, Gen AI. So, means,
Okay.
what's your thought on that? Because when I asked my friends, they are saying that in their organization there is nothing much happening about the generative AI or agentic AI. They are using the traditional softwares only.
One second. So full stack data science with artificial intelligence, generative AI, and agentic AI. See, understand here, full stack data science with artificial intelligence, advanced AI with generative AI and agentic AI. I'm taking a batch today at 10 p.m.
Okay.
So in that total full stack data science, total data science will be covered. AI will be covered. Generative AI will be covered, and agentic AI will be everything will be discussed. So 40 modules I'll be discussing here. Once you can go to the syllabus of it. Data
Okay.
science, Python for data science, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, statistical methods, machine learning, time series, ML ops, big data, NLP and text mining, deep learning, TensorFlow, convolutional networks, Boltzmann, GAN, emotion gender detection, LSTM, OpenCV, generative AI, prompt engineering, advanced prompt techniques. So developing RAG systems, evaluating generative AI.
Sir,
eh,
sir,
ge-
I
ag-
means
ag-
my question is that is learning web development worth it
One
or
second, agentic AI working with these things. You can see in depth, it's a totally 5 months course, right? So as
yeah,
you asked for this generative AI, agentic AI, you can just check with that. So, so generally I was saying two things, right?
yeah.
People after learning Python, either you want to go for data science or AI, or if you want to develop web applications. Just after learning Python, compulsory you need to go either for these things or either for this. Okay. So compulsory today, like data science and AI also has got great boom. Total industry is running with this AI, and So many batches of this data science and AI also I'm covering, right? I'm handling it. So here in brief of Python I'll be discussing. In that I'll be in brief of data science and AI I'll be covering it.
But sir, for that you need
So you tell me what is that,
max.
what you are trying to go.
My question is that if I'm going for web development,
Mm.
so is it a great choice or should I focus on the other side, that is AI, because I'm not good at mathematics. That's
See,
all.
two things. I said two categories, right? In first
Yes.
category, you can check it with this. In data science, AI, you need to have knowledge on statistics. But there also the prerequisites, everything I'm covering, it's a 5 months course. Here in Python developer also, you'll be developing applications. Here it'll be simple only. But
Okay.
here a lot of other things you need to know. Statistics, programming, domain knowledge.
Mhm.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Any other queries you got anywhere? Right.
Gen AI also you will cover the basic Python, right?
In Gen AI also basic Python will be covered in that.
Okay.
So in this generative AI, agentic AI, first because the prerequisite is Python. So Python for data science will be covered here. NumPy, Pandas, these things will be covered in that.
What time this class is? Today 10 now?
10
Today
p.m.
night 10. 10.
10
Okay.
p.m. First 1 week it will be at 10 p.m. Later it will be at 9 p.m.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
If I want to get a meeting ID to whom office people are?
See, just go to Google, say Durga Software Solutions. Go to Durga Software Solutions.
Okay.
Durga Software Solutions, not solution. Durga Software Solutions. You can click. In that, these are the some advertisements you'll be seeing at the starting, but you will get a table of contents later.
Okay. Sure.
Later, you will get a table of contents. In that, in this table, to go and check for today's date, right?
Okay.
25th, right?
Yeah.
In the 25th, now you
Yeah.
can say
25th only.
you can register link will be there. You can, if you want to see the course content, click on this. If you want to get registered and get the link, you click on this and get it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Thanks.
Okay, fine. So okay, tomorrow also we'll just continue, right? So tomorrow just I'll be briefing you. We'll be continuing, right? Okay, I'm stopping for now. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you all for your time. Thank you.